If you've seen an ad for vector marketing promoting a high starting pay, no experience necessary, flexible hours that you create yourself, you've probably thought, that's too good to be true. And you know what? Some of our sales reps have thought the same thing.
Everyone's getting these amazing checks, bonuses, amazing hours, their own schedule, and it honestly just sounded way too good to be true.
But for those who have actually tried it, they know that on the other side of that skepticism is all of those things. Unfortunately, there are people like this.
It says 17 or older, opportunity to advance. It just tells you everything you want to hear. No training necessary, no experience, you know?
That want to make you think otherwise when they haven't even worked with us themselves. We like to call those people the heard-its. It's basically someone who's heard of vector marketing, but everything they say is based off of what they think the job would be, or assumptions that they've made based off of things that other heard-its have said. It's like the game of telephone, you know, where by the end, what was originally said is completely different. Watch those videos and their information just gets crazier and crazier.
They're gonna have you selling butcher knives out the trunk of your car.
Of all the things that are intriguing for most of our college students who work with us, there's really one thing that stands out: the flexibility.
One thing that really caught my attention about this job was the flexible hours.
Something that stood out to me in particular about vector marketing was the flexible schedule.
Something that really caught my attention with this job is that it's remote and create your own schedule, so you can work from wherever you want, whenever it's convenient for you.
A couple of things that caught my attention with this job were the flexibility, good pay, and the remote position.
But why, when you read an ad for a position like ours, is it then followed by skepticism? I'm about to tell you. Well, because other jobs will promote flexibility, but that can mean so many different things. Is it that you can choose your hours? Is it that you can call out at a moment's notice and that not be a problem? Doesn't mean that you can take a few days off to study for finals without your boss holding it against you when you get back. The people who have decided to try it have found that it's not answer A, B, or C. It's actually answer D. All of the above.
Which is something I loved, that I could pick my own schedule and the remote position, which means I could work from my dorm room and I didn't have to go anywhere or work any crazy hours.
For some reason, time in college just goes faster. And if you know, you know. You'll have 2 classes in a day, but it'll feel like you've been in class all day. So sometimes adding a full work shift on top of that, it can feel like a lot. Also, classes can be at weird times in the day where you have big gaps between them, which can make scheduling work shifts even harder for a common job.
I am a full-time college student, so it was very hard for me to find a job that would go around my hours. I have classes in the morning and some in the middle of the day. So if I were to get a job, it would have to be around those hours and it would be different every single day.
And of course, a schedule isn't the only thing our sales reps have had to overcome when deciding whether or not to interview.
My dad was telling me not to do it, like it's not real, it's a scam, and everyone was just talking down on me about it, but I wanted to prove them wrong.
Ultimately, Delaina decided to just check it out. She had heard positive things and she had heard negative things, but she wanted to decide for herself on what to think. Oh my god, I ran out of breath. I almost didn't make it through. That's what we'd like for you to do. Don't listen to us. Don't listen to them.
This is a legit scam.
Listen to yourself. And after you've gotten all the facts, you'll know who's actually an expert and who's not.